Hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you again.
Very nice to see you.
Yes.
Who are you?
Lewis Roon. Who are you?
I'm Daddy Cool. And welcome to Doctor Who Time and Space.
It's like we've never met before.
It is like, we're like chatting to each other for the first time ever.
I know.
Oh, it's so exciting. What do we have in store for this week's show then, which is, for those who don't know, a podcast about Doctor Who and occasionally about a bit of time and space thrown in for good measure.
And today we'll be looking at the 9th Doctor, and this podcast is going to be off the way. It's going to be very good.
Good. So we've got lined up some news.
We've got another quiz or question.
Ooh. We've got continuing our series of the Doctors.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called now. That particular segment.
Trial of the 12th Doctor.
That's right. Yeah. We've got that.
We've got a review.
A review.
And this time I'll be reviewing the episode The Invasion.
Oh.
Which is this Patrick Troughton episode.
Going back in time a bit there. And then also we'll talk a little bit about some of the things that are going on within the Mr. Lewis Moon webpage and on the YouTube account.
Yeah.
So what's first?
So first we're going to look at what we know on the 8th Doctor. Series 8 of Doctor Who.
Okay, so what do we know?
Well, so far we know that it's going to start on 23rd of August.
Okay.
There's going to be 12 episodes plus one Christmas special.
Okay.
The cast is going to be Peter Capaldi, the Doctor, and Jenna Coleman as Clara Oswald. And who are the recurring cast?
We've got a number of people that will be coming in at various different points. We've got Ingrid Oliver, Gemma Redgrave, Paul Hickey, Dan Starkey, and we've seen him before as Strax.
Yeah.
Catherine Stewart as Jenny, Neve McIntosh as Madame Vastra. We've got Ellis George and Simon Anderson, who I think is probably a sort of new semi-companion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. So what else do we know about it so far? Is it too much been? I mean, obviously there was the leaked scripts, but they've all managed to be kept under wraps. So, are there other things that we know?
Lots of guest cast.
Oh,
There's going to be Tony Way as Alfie,
Oh,
Michael Smiley as Colonel Blue,
right.
Robert Goodman as Reg, Tom Riley as Robin Hood,
Brilliant.
Ben Miller as Sheriff of Nottingham, Roger Ashton Griffiths is going to be Master Quall. Trevor Cooper is going to be Fred Tuck.
Okay.
Ian Hallard is going to be Alan Adele. Jonathan Bailey, Pippa Bennett Warner, Hermione Norris, Frank Skinner, Louisa Rose Allen, aka Foxes, and Sanjeev Bhaskar are unknown of who they're going to be now. But also,
unless of course you're Stephen Moffat in there.
Yeah. But Keely Hawes is going to be Musdale Fox.
Right, yeah.
Christopher Fairbank is going to be Fenton.
Okay.
That Fenton rhyming.
Yeah. I wonder if he is somebody in unit.
Yeah. Javian Wade, Rixie, and Michelle Gomez, Missy, and Gatekeeper of the Nethersfield.
Excellent. That sounds good. Monsters wise, do we know what sort of monsters we've got in it yet?
Droid / Half-Face.
Okay.
Daleks.
Of course.
Robot Knights.
Okay.
Sheriff of Nottingham. The Teller.
Whatever that is.
Musdale Fox.
Okay.
The Scorvox. The Cybermen. Missy / Gatekeeper of the Nethersfield. Who's going to be writing some episodes then?
Well, we've got some of the usual suspects and then some new names that we don't know too much about. Obviously, Moffat's writing, I think, 4 episodes and then also the Christmas special. We then got Phil Ford with an episode, Mark Gatiss with an episode, Steve Thompson, Gareth Roberts, Pete Harness, Jamie Matheson, and Frank Cottrell Boyce. So at least 3 new writers there, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Ben Wheatley, Paul Murphy, Douglas McKinnon, Paul Wilmhurst, Rachel Tilley, and Cherie Folkson are all going to be directors.
Ah, brilliant. And I think, am I right in saying that we actually had a new trailer, didn't we? Released this week.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
It's very short. Have we got it? Are we able to show it or not? Have we got the powers to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see whether it works. We've got the power. Power to charm.
Coming on.
It's coming on.
It's coming on.
There's high-tech buffering going on. Okay, so this is the quite short trailer that we heard. Hopefully, if we can get it working, you'll be able to hear it too in a second. If not, we'll just keep talking inanely.
It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
No, it doesn't sound like it, does it? Well, if we get that working, we'll perhaps go back to it a little bit later. But it was quite a short one, wasn't it? Really, it was just, I guess, probably by the sounds of it, what we're going to get is quite a few little teaser trailers leading us up to the main series, which starts. What was the date again that it starts?
It's going to be 23rd of August.
Ah, right, okay.
Apparently, the bad guy in the first episode is going to be Half-Face.
Half-Face.
I don't know who it is really.
Mm.
That's going to be Deep Breath.
Okay.
And this is going to be the first episode.
Right, so this is going to be the first one, yeah?
Yeah, and it's going to be shown in the cinemas all over the world again, like Game of the Doctor, like we revealed last week.
Yeah, oh, that's right, we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering whether, I was just trying to find the video just to play the trailer. Is that the trailer?
No.
Oh, right, okay. We won't look at that one.
Don't worry, it's alright.
Yeah.
It's not, I haven't found it on YouTube at all.
Okay. And what we had basically with the trailer was it just focused in on the Doctor sat on top of the TARDIS, and I can't remember what he said. What did he say?
Listen.
Listen.
Now,
Listen.
the second episode is going to be called Into the Dalek.
Oh.
Apparently they're going to go into the Dalek.
Okay.
And Phil Ford teased the word lasagna.
Ooh. But what does it mean?
Lasagna.
What does it mean? What do you reckon? And which episodes are particularly jumping out at you at the moment as ones that you want to see?
Quite a lot of them actually, all of them.
Yeah.
But mainly Deep Breath.
Yeah.
I think Deep Breath will be really good because it introduces a new Doctor. But I also I'm really looking forward to the final because it starts with Cybermen.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And that actually, I'm looking forward to the Cyberman because I was a little bit disappointed in the last Cyberman episode.
Yeah.
I've forgotten what it's called now. Something Silver.
Nightman Silver.
Nightman Silver. I was really looking forward to that. It was one of the episodes in the last series I was most looking forward to, and I was a little bit disappointed with it, as I say. It was the chest bit. I didn't like the chest bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's.
Yeah. I just found, and also you just thought, well, they got these really cool powers, and they don't really get to use them. They don't really get to show them off.
I do. The bit that annoys me is the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mind the kids anyway.
Yeah, they're alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just a bit annoying.
Yeah.
But did you like them in Time with the Doctor when we last saw them?
Yeah, that's right. It's better then because you had like the wood ones. Yeah. They've been in it quite a lot recently, but
yeah.
As of the Daleks, I guess. And it's nice to sometimes get the new monsters. So I think the things I'm looking for the most are the new ones. Like that thing with the weird eyes.
Oh yeah, that looks really good.
Yeah.
The third episode is going to be Robots of Sherwood.
Ooh.
And that's going to be a Robin Hood themed episode with Tom Riley playing the character and Ben Miller as the villainous Sheriff of Nottingham. Also, features robot knights.
Okay, that's going to be interesting then, isn't it?
Episode 4 is going to be called Listen.
Oh.
Listen.
So we're
Like the trailer.
So we're getting a few of the titles coming out now, then, aren't
Yeah.
we? I guess some of them might change yet potentially, although
Yeah.
I guess we're getting near enough now where it's probably going to be set in stone, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one's going to be the first one with Danny Pink, who's going to be a teacher with Clara at Coal Hill School, where Susan used to go.
Yeah, that's funny in itself, isn't it? I quite like that. It's a good little reference back.
Day of the Doctor started differently than I actually thought.
Yeah, no, brilliant. The starting on that, wasn't it? Have we got anything else to talk about on this particular item, or are we back to the news?
Yeah. As episode 5 is going to be called Time Heist.
Okay.
And that's going to be with Buzdell Fox, and I think that might be the one with the tentacles.
Ooh, do we think so?
I don't know.
Do you think she's going to turn into a tentacle creature?
I don't know.
That'd be quite cool.
But it says it's going to feature a Minotaur-like monster.
Oh.
It's only rumoured to be called Time Heist.
Oh, right, okay.
Episode 6 is going to be a Coal Hill School-centric episode with the 12th Doctor posing as the school's caretaker.
Okay.
Pardon me. Ellis George is going to be a Coal Hill student and will join the Doctor for an adventure. And it's rumoured to be called Caretaker.
Okay. Right. Okay, that sounds interesting.
We've seen a picture of the episode 7, haven't we?
Yeah.
In Lanzarote, part of it.
Yeah.
And it's rumoured to be called Kill the Moon.
Oh, right, okay.
Episode 8 will star Frank Skinner
Is Frank
and
Skinner?
Foxes.
Do we know if Frank Skinner's a baddie or a goodie?
I think he's probably a bad. We don't know who he is.
Right, okay.
And it's apparently going to be called Mummy on the Orient Express.
Okay.
We don't know if that's true. Look, Mini TARDIS in episode 9.
What's going on with the mini TARDIS then?
Well, we don't know. Everything's shrinking, I think. Yeah.
That'd be
And weird graffiti's appearing.
Yeah.
And it's rumoured to be called Flatline.
Okay. That's an interesting one, isn't it? And we're back at the school then, perhaps, by the looks of it, for the next episode.
Yeah.
Which is episode...
It's going to be a lot of child actors.
What number is that?
10.
Number 10, okay.
It's going to be with... it's going to be called Child's Play. It's going to be a fairy fair.
Okay, that'll be interesting.
But that'll be weird. Looks. Okay, episode 11/12 will be with Sanjeev Bhaskar, Ingrid Oliver, Gemma Redgrave, Michelle Gomez and Samuel Anderson.
Okay.
And that's going to be cool. With the rumoured titles are Gates of Paris and Death in Heaven. Wait, Paradise. Death in Paradise.
Okay.
We don't know we don't know anything about a Christmas special.
I guess they probably haven't filmed the Christmas special yet, have they?
No.
They'll
probably film that this month.
Yeah, probably around that now, won't they?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's brilliant then. Have we got any other news aside from the actual series itself? Anything else to report?
Sorry, it's frozen.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else. So we've mentioned about the trailer. We've mentioned about the season 8. I don't remember there being too much else coming on, but
no, it isn't frozen.
Oh right, okay.
But there's not much news this week.
No, I guess I guess the nearer it comes to the series coming out, you know, all the gossip's already there. You tend to get more into the promotional stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, there was an interesting article actually on the Doctor Who TV webpage about the future of multi-doctors, which basically had the guest contributor on there talking about how great the multi-doctor stories are. And we love a multi-doctor story, don't we?
Yeah.
people that watch any of your figure adventures will find out, because there's quite often other Doctors in there.
Yeah, there is.
I mean, what the point it makes is that so far, in the new Who era, you've only really had the one, which was the Day of the Doctor. It says that, you know, obviously they're the sort of thing they usually save for anniversary episodes. So it says, how could you bring back the 11th? And it says, cast your mind back to the time of the Doctor and the Doctor's battle on Trenzalore. Over 900 years of battling, the effects of war are apparent on the Doctor. Aging. He ages significantly, as you would over 900 years. And what they said is that basically that means it's quite easy to bring Matt Smith in as he gets a bit older if they want to.
Yeah.
Because he's on Trenzalore battling, so as long as you set it on Trenzalore, that'd be fine, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be.
In terms of the other ones, let's see. It says it's much harder for the other Doctors. They need to be alone, so you don't see their companions with them in multi-Doctor stories. But I don't know. I don't want to ruin the article anyway. So if anyone wants to have a look at that, it's over on Doctor Who TV. Any other news?
Well, according to the Figure Adventures news, we've got a bit of news that I've teased a word for this year's Christmas special because I began writing.
Oh, yeah. And
the one word, this is from the Christmas special and all throughout Series 5, apparently. All throughout Series 5, there's going to be one word which I've teased, which is Corgata.
Ah, you've teased that word.
Nobody knows what that means, though. Apart from you, Daddy Cole.
I do know what it means. And we're having Corgata for tea, aren't we, tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was lasagna. No, we're not having that either. I haven't decided what we're going to have for tea yet. But anyway, that's going off on a weird tangent.
Do you have any words that you've teased for the new episode you're going to write next year?
Yes. Monsters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to be writing episode 6 and 11 for the next series.
That's if anyone's recovered yet from Awakening of the Sea Devils. Anyway, we'll get back onto this a little bit later on when we get onto our news on the website. Or do you just want to cover? Should we cover the news from the website now whilst we're here?
Yeah,
mess about with the order. So this week or last week, Professor Travers was on there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it was very good.
Yeah, and we've been writing the next episodes today.
Really exciting, 5th episode.
And what have we got coming on tonight?
The first episode of the double trilogy, which is Locked Out, part 1 of Figure Adventures.
And who's written Locked Out?
Well, it's based on an idea which was from the Write for Mr. Lewis Moon competition 2014 in February, I think it was, back in February.
Yeah.
And we had a person, which was my friend's brother, who's called Joshua Woodland.
Okay.
And we based it on an idea by his. With Locked Out, the 3-part adventure. Okay,
so the first part of the 3-part adventure will be hitting YouTube probably in a couple of hours, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Thereabouts.
Yeah, we've just finished editing it, so we need to upload it now.
Yeah, that's right. We'll start uploading it. It's a painful, slow process, but we'll start uploading it once we finish this podcast, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Anything else new on either that or weekly?
Well, we've got the countdown getting quite low of days on the website.
That's right. Yeah.
For the new series.
Yeah. How many days is it now? Can you remember off the top of your head?
21, 22ish.
Yeah. What about the Funfield Friday? Anything exciting to report on that?
Yeah, we've had a new Funfield Friday this week.
Yeah.
Full of lots of Doctor Who stuff because it's a Doctor Who special. We're doing Doctor Who specials this month.
Ah, brilliant.
We're doing all the Doctor Who videos we can this month.
Fantastic.
So try and make a Doctor Who video and we'll add it to Fun Vid Friday. Contact us and ask us if you've done one just especially for Fun Vid Friday.
So probably the way to, if you have got a video that you want to be included, what's the best thing to do? Probably leave a link at the bottom of this video, perhaps.
Or any other video.
Or any other video.
Because I'll reply back and do another Fun Vid Friday.
Cool.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, well that's is that the news and the Mr. Lewis Moon webpage news finished?
You got any news about the Mr. Lewis Moon? Do you know?
I don't think I've got anything else. No, I think we've covered that.
Have you watched any videos this week which were amazing, which you'd like to talk about?
Not that are Doctor Who related.
No, but
well, the trailer for the Hobbit film's out, and that looked quite good.
What's it called again, the last one?
It's called The Battle of Five Armies.
Oh.
But it'll probably, like with all the other Hobbit films, there'll be bits that I'll moan about because they've changed them from the book, but I'll still enjoy it.
Well, Lily Dunn be in it again.
She might be, yes.
Yeah, I don't know her name in the event.
No, I can't remember either.
But we call her Lily Eden.
Call her Lily Eden.
Yeah.
So, brilliant. Well, let's move our way on to the next segment, shall we?
Yes, it's Trial of the 12th Doctor.
Trial of the 12th Doctor. Okay, so you better just explain what the Trial of the 12th Doctor is again, briefly for people that haven't listened before.
Well, we do this every week, and up to the new series of Peter Capaldi, we're going to look at all of the Doctors up to Matt Smith's 11th Doctor, including John Hurt, and review them by best episode, best monster, good bits, bad bits, best companion, and we also rate them out of 10.
Okay.
And this week we're on Christopher Eccleston.
Ah, okay. So are you going to kick off on it?
Yeah, if you want. So good bits about Christopher Eccleston. He's a very action-packed Doctor, I think.
Yeah.
And he's got loads of great episodes with the writers and stuff, including The Empty Child, The Aliens of London, and The Parting of the Ways and Bad Wolf and stuff. And all of them were great, and he acted very well as the Doctor and brought a new type of Doctor, and also stole Colin Baker's... Well, whoever's the costume designer kind of stole Colin Baker's idea for a costume, as we found out in... was it The Essential Guide or something?
Yeah, something like that. I know he said that he was a bit jealous.
Yeah.
A bit jealous of the costume.
Yeah, because he wanted a leather jacket like Christopher Eccleston had.
But Colin, don't kid yourself. You wouldn't have looked as cool in it. You're a lovely bloke, but you had big bushy blonde hair. It would have looked silly in a leather jacket.
I think you look good in your costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep to your coloured costume.
Yeah, it's jazzy.
Yeah.
I like jazzy.
What about bad bits, or have you still got good bits?
Yeah, his costume's good, that's it. Yeah.
Shall I say my good bits now, or should we go straight to your bad bits?
No, your good bits.
Good bits. Well, firstly, I guess he gave us the return of Who, didn't he?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
We obviously gone quite a few years without any, and he returned. What else did he do? Well, that's probably all I'll say really on this good bits. Because you've covered some of the other bits. He was quite action-packed. He brought a little bit of James Bond, I think, to Doctor Who.
And the kissing compact he carried on from the 8th Doctor.
Yeah. What about bad bits?
I don't know, really. Not really many bad bits.
Well, see, to me, I still don't really feel... I think Christopher Eccleston did really good playing the Doctor. But to me, he's still not the Doctor. Because personally, the Doctors to me are always the best ones, always the really eccentric ones. So, Yeah, those are the ones that I like best. I'm just going to go and answer that phone in a second and let you carry on talking a second.
I don't really have any bad bits, but I think that there are.
Hello.
Well.
Hiya, how are you?
Yeah, I think he was quite a good doctor, and I think he played the Doctor very well. But of course, I don't have any bad bits about the Doctor. Now, Mr. Daddy Cool has gone out to answer the phone, so I'm just going to quickly chat about a feature in the middle of another feature. That there's going to be a new book out of Doctor Who. It's going to be the Year of the Doctor. Let's stop talking about that because Daddy Cool's back!
Hey! That was actually that was Christopher Eccleston on the phone.
Was it?
Yeah, he was complaining that I'd said that he wasn't enough like a doctor.
Oh.
But no, I was lying about that. I was joking. Wait, what have we been talking about since I've been gone?
I was just talking about this new book that's out.
Ah, right.
Yeah, this one.
Oh,
yeah.
cool, yeah.
But
So, yeah, back to Christopher Eccleston then.
Best episode?
Best episode, I would have to say, I think The Empty Child.
Have you seen all of them?
Yeah, I've seen all of that series.
Yeah.
I think Empty Child is for me. Well, if you class the two, I can't remember the name of the other one.
And the Doctor Dancers.
Yeah,
I think The Empty Child was a better part.
Yeah.
It's either one of the two. I've got 3 stories. That would be my best. All the 2-parters are really good.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say probably The Aliens of London / World War 3. I don't know why, I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah. Well, actually, I mean, what we'll say, just going back a step to when we were saying about the good and bad, episode-wise, there's no filler, I don't think, at all. I think every episode is a really good episode.
Yeah, it is.
I think in most of the Doctors throughout the years, there's usually a few tough episodes. But actually, just having that one series, you managed to cram loads of really good stories. It's as if there have been people still writing the Doctor Who stories ever since the Doctor Who movie, and therefore they had this big pile and they just picked out the best however many episodes.
Yeah.
And said, yeah, right, these are the best things we've written for ages.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about companions?
Rose.
It'd have to be Rose, wouldn't it, really?
Yeah. Well, we could have gone for Mickey or Captain Jack.
Yeah, but Captain Jack, I don't know, what do you think of Captain Jack?
He's alright.
He's alright, yeah, he's a little bit annoying to me.
Yeah.
But, Mickey, I like Mickey.
Yeah, Mickey's quite good. Yeah.
Mickey.
I like
Mickey.
I like it when he's the autumn.
Yes, that is good. Actually, that's a really good episode as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
The first one, Rose. I always like the Autons.
Yeah.
Best villain?
It has to be The Empty Child.
Yeah. It's a bit of a toss-up for me, that one, between The Empty Child and the Autons, because I love the Autons.
I do too.
They're good.
They're such a good idea.
Yeah. They're a little bit creepy because you see those sorts of things all the time, don't you?
Yeah. In the shops.
Yeah.
You see them in like every shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
really, it's quite creepy because sometimes you just imagine them like invading the shop.
Yeah, no, that's right.
And you think that they're going to smash you to bits, smash the shop up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else do you think then of Christopher Eccleston? What else is good and bad? Well, we've done the good and bad, we've done the aliens, anything else? What do you rate him out of 8 overall? 8. For 8?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for 7, I think.
Yeah, because earlier on you said he isn't that good doctor.
Well, it's just to clarify that, I really, really like the stories. It's just he doesn't feel like a doctor, and he's not like Tom Baker or Matt Smith, and how I think Capaldi is going to be that sort of slightly edgy madman.
Yeah.
That's what I want. That's what I want in my doctor. Yeah.
So, next up we've got a review.
Okay.
And today I'm going to be reviewing the episode The Invasion, which is Patrick Troughton episode.
Okay.
Okay.
Over to you.
So, The Invasion was actually one of my favourite classic episodes that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And Dad brought me it the other day.
Yeah.
And he just gave it to me, and I said thanks. So I watched it, and it was really good. I think Tobias Vaughan, who's the main bad guy, is quite a creepy villain.
Okay, was he a human, was he?
Yeah.
I've not seen this one, so...
He looks like sometimes he's just got one eye.
Ooh.
You just see him like... He's not... He doesn't really blink that much.
Right.
And but one eye does. But sometimes it's open and sometimes it's not.
Right.
It's like always closed or always open.
Okay.
So it's weird. But the Cybermen are really creepy as well in this, and I like the scene, which is probably the most famous scene in Doctor Who ever, when they march down the steps near St Paul's Cathedral, which was recreated recently with the new Cybermen.
In fact, we're going to recreate that soon, aren't we?
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to recreate that.
Yeah. We'll dress up in cyber costumes.
Yeah.
March down and then go near the sewers. Burst out of the sewers. Yeah, I like the scenes in cartoons. Some of them, if you see them in real, they're like the cliffhangers. There's the bit when the Cybermen burst out of their tombs.
Right.
And the Cybermen are really cool in that bit. And I think it's better in normal because it's creepier in normal than in cartoon. So
how many episodes is it in total?
8.
And how many of them are lost with cartoon bits?
2.
So that's quite good then. So the majority is still still live action.
Yeah.
Having said that, what's really good is the fact that they adding in these cartoon bits. I mean, some of these episodes otherwise you'd never have really got to have seen, or they wouldn't have made any sense. You've now got that cartoon bit to support it, so you get the whole story.
It's not the first one in cartoon I've ever seen it. The 10th Planet Part 4 was the first cartoon episode I'd ever seen.
Okay.
And that was quite good.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Good. So what would you rate? So first of all, you'd recommend this one to people, would you?
Yeah, I would. If you want to buy it. It's only £5.99 in H&V.
Yeah.
That's where we bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so all 8 episodes for that amount is quite good.
Yeah, it is, yeah. What do you reckon? Is it one of the best Patrick Troughton ones you've seen?
Yeah.
Yeah? You've seen a few now, haven't we?
Yeah. Maybe the best Patrick Troughton episode.
Okay, maybe I'll get around to watching that one day then.
Yeah, I might. You can borrow it from me.
Okay. Anything else in your review?
No.
Okay.
It's just a very good episode, that's it.
Okay, brilliant. Did you give it a rating or not?
No.
No, okay.
But I'm going to say about 9 out of 10.
Okay, brilliant. So, if I'm right, that should bring us to everybody's favourite part of the show, does it not?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Cool, which, what is everybody's favourite part of the show?
Well, it is...
suspense. Build up. Suspense and build up.
Come on.
It's when the great thing about technology is it will always let you down. Oh! There we go! There we go!
Quiz or question?
Excellent. Quiz or question. So you better just remind people, if they've not seen Quiz or Question before, what is Quiz or Question?
Well, Quiz or Question is our game show when people can send in quiz or questions, which a quiz is something that's a question about us in the about something that's happened in Doctor in the past, and a question is our opinion on something.
Okay.
So.
Brilliant. Okay,
Yeah.
well, we've got a few quiz or questions. The first one that we've got is which villain from the Sylvester McCoy era would you most like to see return?
Is that a quiz or a question?
I would say that's a question.
Question. There. Okay, so what do you think?
Well, this is I better let you answer first because you've seen more than me.
Candyman. He's just really cool.
Yeah, that would be good.
Because he's got loads of cool moments in his past.
Yeah. What about the I've got their names now. The what are they called?
Oh,
These really mangly face things.
Hemovores.
Hemovores, yeah.
Yeah. They're really cool as well. Fenric could return, and there could be another there could be another episode with the Hemovores in, or the cheetah people.
Okay.
But I'm going to say Candyman because he's really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
A very simple. Well, I did say mine, didn't I? These are my marbles.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hemovores.
Yeah. The next one that we got written down is just it says Cybermen, new or old, which is better?
Is that a quiz or a question?
I would say it is a question.
Question. I like questions. They're better than quizzes, I think.
Yeah.
But still, quizzes are really fun to answer.
Yeah.
They're both really fun to answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I love questions. What do you prefer?
Do you know, I really like the old ones. They're just creepier.
No, I mean questions.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about. I thought I was going to ask. No, I like you. I really like I like questions because they're creepy.
Yeah. So yeah, classics you like.
Yeah, I like the classic ones. The earlier the better, probably. Actually, I like the cloth-based ones.
Yeah, I do. They're my favourite Cybermen ever.
Yeah.
I think Patrick Troughton. I think the Tomb of the Cybermen are really good too.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the episode. I should watch it one day.
Yeah.
Because it's all here, I think.
Yeah.
And I think it's really good. They're really good Cybermen as well.
Yeah.
So they're the third Cybermen.
Okay, no, that's good. These are probably getting to the sort of first ones I can remember.
Yeah.
Really. Old reruns from when I was growing up.
What episode was the first Cyberman episode you ever saw?
Probably the first one I ever saw was would have been. Well, you're going to correct me now and say that there wasn't one, but the Tom Baker one.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, what was the Tom Baker one?
Revenge of the Cybermen.
I'd imagine it was probably that one, or it was either that.
Well, it was the Gold Planet.
Yes, it was. That was the first one, yeah. And then Earthshock probably would be the next one, or some of the old reruns. So I'm struggling a little bit because I was only little. But
I've only watched the first couple of parts of Revenge of the Cybermen. I think it was the first 3 parts I've seen.
Oh, right.
Never actually watched the 4th part.
Oh, okay.
But I might watch that soon.
Yeah, you have to try and watch it, yeah.
Yeah.
The next one we've got is what happened to Benton? No, I don't know. That's going to be a quiz, I think, that one.
Quiz.
I'm hoping you know the answer to this because
I think he stayed at unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
he didn't die then?
I don't think he did.
No. Okay.
But no, Mike Yates did die. But I think Benton probably stayed at unit and then retired.
Okay.
So what do you think happened to him?
Well, I can't remember him dying anyway. So
No, he didn't die.
So yeah, I think you're probably right on that one. Another one that we've got down here. Let's try and sort of just look through the pile of things. Who do you think is the best ever writer for Doctor Who?
Is that a quiz or a question?
That's got to be a question, I would say.
Question. I think Stephen Moffat.
Yeah. Well, I think if you were to sit down and say, well, what are your favourite ever stories? To me, Blink would be in there.
That's Stephen Moffat.
Stephen Moffat, the Dead Doctor, would be in there.
Stephen Moffat.
So immediately, that's. I mean, he obviously didn't write the. Actually, I won't say that because it was going to come up as a quiz or question in a minute. So I should shut up there. What about who's your writer?
I said Stephen Moffat.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah.
Because he's written some of my favourites.
Yeah.
And Name of the Doctor's one of my favourites. Day of the Doctor, Blink.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of them.
Yeah.
And he's gonna write Deep Breath.
Yeah.
And the final one, episode 4.
Yeah.
And episode 10.
Okay. The reason I stopped it on because the next quiz or question sort of links in a little bit with that indirectly, and it's with the first episode in the new series being shown in the cinema. Which classic episode would you love to have had the opportunity to watch on the big screen?
Is that a quiz or a question?
It's a question.
Question. No, I don't think it counts if it's like the best episode of the classics. I think it's the one with the best special effects.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
But it's quite hard because there's lots I'd like to see in the cinema. You can go first.
Okay. Well,
you remember it more.
I would go for probably my favourite episode of all of the classic ones, which is Talons of Wang Chiang.
Oh yeah, that would be quite good actually.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Talons in the cinema.
I mean, in reality, just picking up on the point you made about wanting to see one with loads of good special effects, that pretty much, if you're looking for good special effects, that pretty much knocks out all of the classic series, doesn't it? Because none of them are particularly great effects when you look back on it now, did they?
Well, they probably were very great effects when it was around.
Yeah, no, that's right. And that was. Well, I don't know. Actually, there was always a few jokes about the effects from the BBC, both in terms of Doctor Who and in terms of Blake Seven that were on at the same sort of time.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Do you have any other episodes you'd like to see in the cinema?
Well, actually, maybe as you've just given that really good review of it, I think I might watch the Cybermen episode.
I was just about to say that.
What was it called?
Yeah, the invasion.
The invasion, yeah.
Yeah, I really want to see the moment when they march down the steps on the big screen.
Yeah.
Maybe in 3D, that would be great.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see the Five Doctors again because I haven't seen that since I was a little nipper. So.
Yeah, I need to we need to watch it. We were going to watch it for the 50th anniversary, but never got time for it. I watched it on my own instead.
We were too busy putting out the 50th anniversary figure adventure, weren't we?
Yeah, we were working hard on that.
We was, yeah.
Okay, so what's our next quiz or question?
Okay. It says Peter Capaldi previously appeared in an earlier episode, not as the Doctor. Have any of the other Doctor Who Doctor actors been in it as other characters?
Yeah. Okay, quiz or question?
That is a quiz.
Quiz. I know. Colin Baker was in it.
Okay.
In Arc of Infinity, the one in Peter Davidson's Omega episode.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did. He appeared in it quite a long time before he was in it. Like 2 years before he was actually in it.
I guess the other one that you could argue is Tom Baker in the 50th anniversary, because you're never 100% sure whether he's the Doctor or not.
Yeah.
I guess you assume he is a future version, but you're never 100% sure.
Yeah, you're never sure because he might not be the Doctor. Because he was apparently the curator.
That's
right.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Do you know anything else? Is there any other?
I'm not aware of any. I'm not aware of any others.
I'm not.
Sort of thinking through them all. No, I don't think so. I don't think there is.
So, what other things are there?
In terms of quiz or question.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting towards the end of them now.
There's 2 left, isn't there?
There's 2 left. Yeah. The first one is Sarah Jane returned for an episode. Which companion would you most like to see return?
What, from Sarah Jane or?
No, from Old Style.
Oh yeah.
Which classic companion would you like to see come back?
Quiz or question?
That's got to be a question, I would say.
I'll record it. Question.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a different sound for it. Okay, so who do you think? I know who you're going to say, but...
I don't think I can, actually. Because Leela wouldn't look like Leela anymore.
No.
So, if the question was who is my favourite old companion, it would be Leela. But let's say you can't really imagine her now dressed like that. It just wouldn't work. So I would have to go. Ooh, it'd be interesting to see Zoe in it again.
Yeah.
I don't know what she looks like now.
Maybe Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie would be. Yeah, that'd be an interesting one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were going to bring, if Sarah Jane lasted for a 6th series, I read that they were going to bring Ace back.
Oh.
If Sarah Jane lasted for a 6th series.
Oh, right, okay.
If she didn't die.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Okay, that would be interesting, wouldn't it?
That's so fun.
And the final one, was, do you think that it was just the Matt Smith Doctor that liked fish fingers and custard? Or was it something that they all craved for?
Is that a quiz or a question?
I would say it's a question, because I don't think there's an actual answer, because we don't really know.
Let's put a different sound effect on. Question. So, what was it again?
It was basically saying about do any of the other doctors also like fish fingers and custard, or was it just a Matt Smith thing?
Do you think?
I think it's just a 11th thing.
It's mainly the 11th.
Yeah.
I think it's a weird crave. Yeah.
Well, what do you reckon Peter Capaldi would eat? I mean, he's got a sort of fairly mad look about him.
Maybe it's kidneys.
Yeah, he could do. Maybe he does. Yeah.
But yeah. What we going to do?
I reckon perhaps a toenail sandwich or something like that.
A kidney sandwich.
Kidney sandwich. I'll go with that. Yeah.
Yeah, kidney sandwich.
Well, there we have it. That's this week's quiz or question. Yeah. And it probably, if I'm right, brings us to the end of this week's podcast, does it not?
Yeah.
So, just very briefly, what have we got in store for next week?
We've got next week, we've got another quiz or question.
Oh, yeah.
We've got more news. We've got another trial of the 12th Doctor, which will be the 10th Doctor, David Tennant.
Okay.
We've got more news on the new Mistless Moon Adventures.
Okay.
And there's going to be a review from you.
Okay.
Well,
perhaps I ought to do, because you were going to do Hyde last week, weren't you? But then obviously this week it got barged out because you'd watched The Invasion. So perhaps I'll do Hyde.
Yeah. Unless
I get around to watching The Five Doctors.
Yeah.
So don't, we'll just talk about whatever we want to, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, should we say goodbye?
We should. Thank you very much for listening.
Thanks. Bye!